Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. I know it's been about a week since I posted a vid, and I mentioned in my community post that I had to revise for my exams, so for those who didn't really see that, now you kind of know why, and I'm sorry I didn't really post anything last week. In the meantime though, I was able to watch the new Thunderbolts movie on Friday, since I heard good reviews coming from it, and I wanted to see what all the positivity from this movie was about. Without further ado, let's get into it. First off, I think the main thing I like about this movie is how they basically take all of these characters who all have their own problems and they try to humanize them in a way. It makes some characters who I really didn't like before a lot more likable, since now we know a lot more context as to like why they act the way that they do and how their actions like affect them as people. For anyone who didn't watch the TV shows like Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it's not like you need to catch up on that to know what's going on here. I heard that this is the first movie that they've made that started to course correct the problems the MCU is facing right now, and it looks like it worked pretty well in a way. I think Red Guardian was pretty funny in this movie too. He's basically the glue holding the whole team together with his jokes and whatnot. It was really funny to watch. I also like how they handled Sentry. Like I mentioned before, every main character in this group has problems, and he's just like that. There's a part in this movie where you get to see him act really different from how he was introduced in the movie. Kind of gives me Homelander vibes if I'm going to be honest, and the story makes it so that it isn't like jarring. You understand why he would act that way later on. Also, the Void is proper scary. There's like some scenes in this movie that just left me like really shocked on how creepy they are. I don't think that this movie is perfect, and spoilers for those who haven't really watched it yet. Again, I'll leave a timestamp for you to skip to. But I didn't really like how they became the new Avengers. It's like they had a good thing going with the Thunderbolts, a name that they mentioned throughout the movie, and then they just pulled this stuff. I feel like if you're gonna have them hold the title of the Avengers, there has to be a better lineup than that. Because besides Sentry, literally no one else has the same kind of power as the originals here. It feels like they stepped into something too big for them when they thought of making them the Avengers. Also, I felt like this was pretty obvious with the trailers, but the way Taskmaster died was kinda lame. For some reason, her helmet can't protect her from a bullet. Why does she have it on then? I felt like there was some other way that you can get her killed off, if you get what I mean. And look, I never personally liked that version of Taskmaster, at least compared to the OG. But the way she was killed off just kind of felt like they wanted to get rid of her as soon as possible. To wrap everything up, even though I don't think that this film is Avengers Infinity War levels of hype or storytelling, if I'm going to be honest, it has a lot of charm that Marvel lost with Phase 4, and I feel like if this is the start of the movies that they have planned, then I hope that Doomsday can deliver on this even more. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.